In the energy quadrant, taking a look at the January crude oil contract, which was actually up today, believe it or not. When you look at the chart, you wouldn't think that. We were up 1.82% at 71.22 on the high of the day, but more pressure pushes crude oil to its second worst day for the WTI crude oil contract since the October 23rd lows. Obviously, day before yesterday was the worst day, down over 7%. Today, we finished the day just around 6% lower. The close was so frantic that don't quote me on the percentage, but the low, we were down 7.89%. That was at 64.43 on the low after a 38% move from high to low from August 23rd to October 25th. We now just fell short of those August 23rd lows by only about $2.69. And this happened in only 25 trading sessions. Shows you how energy commodities can move when the supply and demand dynamic changes. Now, part of that dynamic changing is the new travel bans because there'll be less demand on jet fuel. And it really is a sort of a drag on the economy. If it were to continue, of course, based on the Omicron variant, we're looking at the U.S. reestablishing a travel ban from certain African countries, mostly in the southern part of the continent. They did that on November 29th to join the European Union, Canada, Japan, and Australia, probably some others that have put travel bans on people coming from those nations into their countries, which of course is giving the impression that the economy, at least the travel side, is going to slow, and the subsequent effects of that affecting demand on crude oil. Now, also, we had Jerome Powell speaking today, and Powell was his most hawkish yet, which drove a second leg lower for crude oil, taking us to those lows of 64.43 after he said that we need to retire the term transitory, and also explicitly said that they may need to move up or sooner the timeline on pulling quantitative easing down, cutting off the quantitative easing little by little. He said by a couple of months. So this is the most hawkish we've seen Jerome Powell. That drove a second leg lower for crude oil to where it settled down around 6% on the day, maybe a little bit less than that.